Now we are going through a very simple technique of going from basic data to a graph and reading a graph. Say, for example, we are given this chart that shows the growth of the world population from the year about 1955 through 2020. And this is for the 1st July of 2020, according to Worldometer. So if you look at the main features, for instance, according to the data or this data, what we have here is that we have the earliest period for which the graph or a data point is available is 1955. Okay, let me just go ahead and make it a little thicker. Okay, so this is about 1955. So it's the population has been, you can see, steadily increasing, right? Okay, it has been, going up, even though the rate of growth seems to be slowing down a little. So here, the very lowest point is corresponding to about 1955. And actually, that's not very good. I should better use a ruler. Okay, all right. So here, if you look at this, then this point is about 3 billion, right? So this would correspond to say about 2.8 billion. Okay, so we see how the population in this data, how the population has grown from 2.8 billion people to it's approximately reaching about 8 billion people now. All right. So anyways, so the features are this, that we have all these dots that we see here are corresponding to the data that was available, and not all the data is available. For example, for the year, say, 1972, the table from which we made this graph, the data is not available. So this is just a simple way of looking at it, that you can see, you know, an increasing trend in the world population, and a way you will read the graph. Sometimes you can read it very accurately. For instance, in the year 2010, it's very close. It can very safely be said that it's about 7 billion people, right? But on the other hand, say we have to talk about, say, 2015. So on the other hand, say we want to get what the population in, say, 2015. So what we would do is this, that we will just go from, this is about 2015, so we'll just go up, and here we are about at that point. And so what is our question here? That is, what is the population in the year 2015? Okay, so, or what was the population actually? So what we would do is that let's just go reverse in this side, and you can see that over here, this is about halfway between 7 and 8. We might just make a guess here that it's about 7.4 billion. So we may say, 2015, the population is about 7 point, or it was about 7.4 billion. Now, we shall later on learn the technique of how to fit an algebraic growth pattern. That's the best we would be able to do to such graphs. All right. So right now we are just learning how to read a given graph. Okay.